The sport reaches our screen every 4 years since 1924, capturing the attention of a worldwide audience, yet outside the games it's not too common for curlers to reach the public eye. But that doesn't mean that the sport's most devoted aren't hitting the ice in the meantime.
Curling has kind of been in my grassroots. My parents were curlers, so it's a family sport for us. I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts area, and so our home club, Wayland, Broomstones Curling Club, my parents actually ran and helped out with the junior curling program there. We were fortunate enough to be part of the Olympic trials this past year, and so we made the final against Team Schuster, and we won the first of three and then lost the second and the third.
Professional curlers might be few and far between, with only 4 men and 4 women reaching the prestigious Olympic ice. However, a new trend is popping up at rinks throughout the states, curling clubs for amateurs and professionals alike to enjoy the sport. And some are just getting started.
I watched it in I think the 2006 Olympics or 2010 Olympics was the first time I really saw it.
I think I saw it on the Olympics, probably the last Olympic cycle.
I just really enjoyed watching it. I thought it looked like a fun game to get into.
And I thought it was kind of interesting and cool, and I was trying to figure it out myself, but yeah, even Wikipedia didn't help me really kind of understand it.
We joined in January 2017, my husband and I. We did a Learn to Curl and then joined that night.
I got invited to a veteran curling camp out in Denver. And so I went out to that, and I loved it, and that was in 2019.
Curling has quickly become more than 9 ends of competition. For members of these clubs, especially those in the Charlotte Curling Association, finding an uncommon hobby to create a powerful community.
I live in Augusta, Georgia, so I drive 2.5 hours to curl.
It's kind of a fun world. It's a sweet community. You get to really make some really good friendships, and you get to build a solid respect and appreciation for other curlers.
And we really got to know the people here. We really started picking up the game. So we started traveling for Bonspiels and playing in more leagues and just doing it more and more. We even travel not curling together. We have a group that, sets up trips to different places. But we're friends inside and outside of the club, so it just feels more like a family when you're here.
And even though the vast majority of curlers might not garner the same fortune or appreciation as other athletes, they reap some valuable benefits of their own.
Curling is just such a unique sport in my mind. Being on the ice, being able to slide around, it kind of became like a zen place for me. Being able to slide across the sheet of ice and throw a stone, and the noise that the granite makes as it travels across the pebble on the sheet, it's kind of I kind of fell in love with it, and that's why I still do it today.
I love curling because it's different. It's a huge challenge, and for me, it makes me really focus and kind of slow down. Because I'm kind of running a million miles a minute in my head, so it kind of makes me slow down and concentrate, and you really have to stay in the moment.
Olympic curlers will next take center stage at the 2026 Milano Winter Olympics, and until then, they'll keep working towards their mission of growth of the sport, their skills, and their special community, off and on the ice.